So in for repair today we have our John Deere 7820, we also have our John Deere's 8430, and we'll catch up with Mick and Marco as they go about their daily duties. But just to get started, I want to respond to last week's video there regarding the property marking. Now we had a few comments come in and I'm going to go through them here. I need my glass for these because a bit small on the phone, but first comment in was, what would you do if you were trading in the machine of one that was marked? Well, you actually get the property marking company will come back out and they will put a special mark through that so that when it's sold on again it can be identified as well, so don't worry about that. Could the teeth not just grind off the air code? Which obviously, yeah, he could grind it off and maybe repaint it, but if there's any evidence of anyone tampering with the original code, that's also an offence as well, so that might be my answer to that one. Yeah, property marking video would have been better if it was taken close up. Well, you can actually zoom in on your phone if you want to. Now, just to go back to that, so if you're looking to get your property marked, all the contact details are here. The property marking, www.propertymarking.ie. James's mobile number is 087132. So actually what they will do is when they will come out, they'll take photographs of your machine, which is probably no harm, lads, because I know at this stage you buy a machine, you get it to work, everything's going grand, and then all of a sudden it's gone missing and you've no pictures, no markings of it whatsoever. So if you actually go into the website, the Garda Síochána website, it's in conjunction with IFA, you'll see a list of things here that you can actually do. So very, very simple. Get plenty of photographs, get a scale, get someone beside you, make a register of the make, the serial number, the colour, and unusual features on the equipment. Indicate the type of property marking and where it applied to them. So the property marking team come out. Now they're not going to obviously just mark the property on the boom of the digger that we done last week. There will be two different markings on it. There'll be a smaller one and a bigger one. So, and they'll be hidden, but they'll be always in suggested areas that the guards can go and check them out to see if it's on it. So look, it's very, very simple to do. Get on the website, get plenty of pictures. At this stage, you should have plenty of pictures of your machinery, all the different items you have, even down to hand tools and that. Get a list of them, get a value of them, so that in the eventuality if anything did happen, it's just a matter of getting that. And it will be on the file as well. If the guys come out to do with the property marking, that will be in the cloud as well. All the photographs will be there, so then the guards can actually upload that and work on it straight away. So that's all I have to say with the property marking. It's actually a very great, good initiative there to get involved with, and it's probably no harm for everyone to do it. First of all, we'll head over to Sean. Okay, Sean, you're having a bit of a bother there. I see you're lying on your back. You're not asleep.
No, not asleep. Not today.
No, not today anyway. So we're here. We have a little job on hand to try to put new ends onto these arms. Yeah. Now, a little bit of a problem here as the ends have been welded. And so that should sit across. Let's look at space across. There
should be wee space on like a C-clip.
Yeah.
And then now, before this all was done.
Usually there was a pin in it with a clip hole in the end of it then.
It was a lot simpler. You can just take out a few clips and
take the arms off.
But
yeah, go on.
Before, she was on the ripper and we've seen a lot of play and we're just half afraid of it coming out. So I'd say, I think it was last year or the year before now, these were welded on.
Yeah.
So
now the trouble you're going to have is to take them off.
Yeah.
The handy thing is just take a small little skin, maybe the width of the blade.
Yeah.
And that's going to get this spacer off. At that stage then we can take, because as you can see here, the ends of the arms, they're all well worn.
Ball itself.
Yeah. The danger you'd have was that this might slip off, especially with something like heavy on the back of it, like the big ripper there could do a lot of harm.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're just going to have to spend a little bit of time there. You're nearly through.
Nearly
through, yeah. So it's a tin blade on the grinder.
Yeah.
Das is on.
It's only to take off the bit of weld that's on it.
Yeah, it's only welded on the very end of it. Apart from that, the 780, the front link is done. Plenty of work involved in that, as we were saying. You've done the lights in the back of it as well.
Lights, have a loom inside, so we do for that.
So them tail lights, what is the loom that gives the problem?
It's the loom. There's a wee moon, half moon on it.
Yeah.
They plug all your light.
Yeah.
Connects up to it, and they go rotten to do on the actual connection.
And was there any water in the lens or?
No. I'd say it's just age.
It's just age over time. So you've replaced the two looms and that.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring her for a spin then and see how she goes.
That's it.
Right, okay, we'll leave you at then, yeah. Okay, Sean, you got the arms off eventually?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit of...
Bit of cutting, yeah.
Bit of cutting to do.
We'll sell them with these, or the plate that I cut off.
Right, so this is the space that sits across it.
So your draft come in through
Your
here.
pin, yeah.
These are put over,
The end
go
of it.
welded
Okay.
under the shaft, draft
Great,
shaft.
great.
So, great.
Yeah, so anyway, look, we have them off here now. As you can see, the play is probably not so much the ball itself, but the play between the ball and the housing, really, isn't it? So I'm going to see, can I get these? I know we've got them before in the past, a few different sizes of them. Most important then is to kind of weld it in the, so we won't cut them unless we have the new ones and we'll mark them. And we're able to weld them then, I should say, at the angle, because as you can see, the arm itself is...
Yeah. Even marked them on the table itself.
Yeah.
Going a line.
Put a little jig on them there, just maybe put them in place, cut that one off and put that one into it then. The other ends then is always... See a little bit of a well here too.
So they have.
Yeah, so what we've often seen in the past is the ball sits in here. If this bit wears on the outside, the ball can slip out. Yeah. The arm can pull away and the ball can be left on the implement. Yeah. Especially with a plough, when you're turning, rip around like that. Not a good job. No. Was it done before? Hard to see whether that's just still the original end that's on it. No, it could have been cut and painted. Although it looks more original than anything. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to go and see if we can get parts of that. Yeah. That one is actually warm more, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that one there, it's just absolutely falling out of it. Yeah. Okay. I'll go and see can I get bits for you.
Yep. Trying to dig it out here. Very skinny screwdriver. Get it to move. Oh, lovely. And nice little grips. And there's our key out. Get a new one cut now, and we're flying. All right?
Okay, Marco, you're doing a little bit of fabricating here, are you?
Yeah.
Modification, yeah. What are you doing?
Gonna extend that ladder. Oh, it's for a few years was in Munich.
Yeah, okay.
So it's good, nice ladder with safety bars, all this. Gonna put beside water tank.
So we're going to we're putting a ladder up on a tank, and it's for inspection only. So we're able to get in. It's a grand ladder because it has a bag to it. That's a safety ladder.
Yeah.
So you can just basically pop up, except it's too short.
Yeah, a little bit.
Too short. If you had longer legs, you'd be able to get into it.
No, maybe need boots with them platforms.
I see you doing a bit of farming, yeah.
With mumus.
Yeah, you love those cows, don't you?
Oh yeah.
He loves them with a passion. So yeah, we're just back on this job. You're going to extend it.
Yeah. Well, brackets then. Gonna weld plates bolted to the ground.
For stability?
Yeah.
Okay, we leave you ahead. Right, Tom, explain now. You're after reaming it out. First of all, the process you die grinded it, just to take. You have an egg shape in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's after the pin's after egg shaping in it, standard wear, but there's a step on the back of it. Yeah. It had to come out of it, so we just die grinded it out so that we wouldn't have to take as much out with the hand ream. Yeah. So we die grind as much as it out as we could, save on a lot of work. And then we're after reaming it out. So we're at the point there now, you would have probably seen there earlier on, the ream was, there was a bit of play, like the ream was moving up and down in the wallow in the hole. Yeah. We're after getting it now to a point where the pin is 60 mil. We're out just under 65 mil at the moment. And you can see like the ream is...
it's complete rigid there
It's
now.
completely rigid.
So this is an adjustable ream. Are you kind of just, every so often, you'll open it out another little bit, is that it?
Yeah, every pass you open it out, roughly about a tread. Yeah. Any more than that now, and you wouldn't be fit to operate.
To turn it, yeah.
Yeah. So like it's a slow process, but it gets the job done quite adequately. we're at the point there now where this is the last pass, and like it's so smooth now, top rate compared to what it was earlier on when it was picking up on the wallow.
Yep.
So we're at the last pass. When we get through this now, we'll clean it out, and then we'll change over to a hone, and we're going to hone the bore out. And when we have the bore honed out, then we're going to go in with telescope and gauges. We're going to get an accurate measurement on the bore. Then we'll bring the pin away, as I said earlier. We'll sweat a bronze bush onto the pin and set it up in the lathe, and then we'll turn the bronze bush down to suit the bore that we're going to finish with here.
Okay, so it's precise measurements here now needed at the latter stages.
Yeah, we'll be right down to like, you know, your 0.15 of a mil. Like we'd be splitting hairs to get it. Like this is what we normally, this is what we'd be working to every day. Yeah, we'd be working to the points of a mil. So that's where we're down to, and we'll get her in, and she'll be all nice and tight.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks, Tom.
No problem. Just get that clean out there. So the hone that we're going to,
the hone,
the hone we're going to be using, it's a self-centering, just a standard engine hone. We'll change the stones there before I start. We'll put new stones on it, but it'll be just a self-centering engine hone, basically driven off a hand drill, and it'll just go in there and it'll just finish out the bore for us. So,
like so.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff. Right, that's gone.
This idler is rough, which you can hear here. So I'm going to change that too, and we'll more or less have a look through the rest. Our alternator's nice and free. Air conditioning's only on a bearing, which is fine. My idler's fine. Just a bit of dust rubbing. The grass I'm not going to be able to spin, but it's building air fine. So you can see damage to my seal and the bearings are off. So we'll try and get a new bearing into this. Yes. Yes. Please, and
yeah, it's going over there now.
yes, I see. Exactly there. Got some. The crimp haven't given up, so that means she's really a right job. More or less, there is no ifs or buts about it. Which radiator this tractor should be no real big. I hope so. So we're using the induction heater now to try and take these nuts off, to take the surround out, because all the rivet nuts that more or less pressed in to the radiator housing are spinning. So we're just going to try this, try and take, or melting the nylon here first. It's a lot safer way than, So that's safer of a way than gas.
Totally love the heat.
Because like if I was using gas and trying to heat that, I wouldn't be able to touch the steel here, and everything else would be warm. Whereas this is really specific to where it's putting the heat. It's not like gas; you end up heating everything to try and get it. It's a lot quicker of a way of doing it.
Wanna go?
Yep. It's probably just gonna pull the nut
I don't
out.
know.
I'd say so, and hopefully we get new nuts in them. Now the other way of doing it is to loosen the fucking. Oh, there we go.
The plastic must have been. Was there heat in there? Little bit.
There we go. Now we'll try the next one.
I'll put my gloves on.
Because more or less, once you heat the nut, it'll take a lot less torque to get it off. So that's why I'm trying to heat them to get them off. Cause
It expands a bit as well, so I'm not tight on the stud.
yeah.
Just a theory anyway. That's quicker, that, remember?
Yeah, once she gets warmed up, she's.
Horsey. You try?
Yep.
Try, give it a bit more. I think they need it. Okay, Kaylem, we're here at the 8430 Dome we bought in. Again, we've a problem with the rad here. We've a leak in the rad.
Yes.
So we have replaced the same rad on our other 8430.
Yeah.
And again, it's probably got a new core and put that into it. You pressure tested running out of it?
Yeah, just part of the service, just pressure test it, and at less than half a bar is flowing out of it. So there's no.
And it's fairly obvious it's down at the bottom. The last time when it happened to us, it was down at the bottom as well. It's the same on this one.
Yeah, the bottom's generally the first place because if there's ever water or say 6 foot moisture, it'll always sit at the bottom and close. Right, so the bottom's always the most prone to go in a core radiator.
Now you have your diesel cooler here.
Yeah, so it sits in front of the whole pack, just bolts in on the front of our aircon.
Yep.
And just flipped it back. I went off doing another job then when this is out, and with the key on, the lift pump's constantly running, and it was full bore out of this pipe, which was after cracking, we put it back. And just when it goes over the radiator and through this piece of plastic, like they're hard pretty much for the whole length. And it has the same texture as a carrot. It's gone that hard.
So you can
just
see here now.
snap it.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be like that. So we'd be a fool not to change other one when we're here because
Mick is giving you a bit.
Mick always has the right stuff in the back of the jeep.
Bit there, yeah. So look at that. It's just actually like paper, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what can happen with a few lines over.
Yeah,
Number of years.
Water lines, just a lot of heat and stuff like that. So it's worth just looking through because something like that could leave you stuck.
Yeah, well, I mean, that could go at any stage.
Pretty much.
And you
pretty
could
much.
lose a lot of these and
Yeah.
create a lot of a mess there.
Of course,
You've
it
actually
caused
created
it.
enough of a mess it was here, I see there on the ground.
Yeah, I know. It's a fucking probably about 30 seconds worth of diesel coming out of a 10 mil pipe. If any lads good at maths of a lift pump for 8430 there, you could work it out.
Anything else obvious then on the 8430?
Yeah, so we're looking at the suspension's dropping. I was able to put my head underneath this bonnet yesterday evening. The suspension is dropping because my lift ram is leaking on this side. It was small, it mopped up most of it, but made a fairly big puddle this morning.
This side here.
So, and because it'd be common level, it wouldn't necessarily, but it's dropping on this side, but the other side's going down as well.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something to equalise it, but more or less leaking onto the ground and dropping the suspension. Because our other tractor out next door, it could sit up for ages and not drop the
Not drop
suspension.
a bit.
Whereas this now even there over the course of the weekend, it dropped the full way.
Yeah, you've track rod ends to do as well, haven't we? We looked at track rod ends, or the inner ones.
Yeah, so I'm changing the 2 inner ball joints on it. We're leaving the outers, so there's not much play in them. I have new boots for them to protect them, so we can keep them greased and keep the dirt out of it. Just try and prolong the life of it. We're not looking at any ball joints, so that top pin, thankfully,
looks good, doesn't it?
So I had it jacked up and went through it, and that's just the inner joints, the only thing that we're looking at really in front of it. A few eye leaks, stuff like that, like my return from my turbo, I assume, and the tensioner for the variable speed.
That's hydraulic, is it?
Right, yeah, it's hydraulic. It's leaking as well, so I'm not too sure what I'm looking at on that now. It's just running for a bit more.
Sure you'll find out shortly.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll see what it is in basic service. Put a new, well, I call it a fan belt, but it's not even a fan belt on this tractor. It's just an auxiliary belt, alternator, air compressor. Well, it's not driving much really. Just the belt's cracked, so we'll change it. Now we're looking in fairly good shape now, eye leak wise and whatnot. I've one leak on the hydraulic pump, which in these tractors is underneath and in front of the back right wheel, so it's not in a nice place. And for a tractor that doesn't have that great a ground clearance and ploughing, it's constantly in the muck. So, yeah.
Okay, well, that's work in progress, that one. Everything else then seems to be good enough on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, more or less. A steering column, of course. That's
Yeah, well, we talked about that one, yeah. Steering column has to be, the dampers is gone on that, probably needs to be pushed up as well.
Yeah.
Just to steady it up a bit.
We may do something with the horn.
Why?
I'll just, if you listen out for...
Where
Well,
is
we
it up
have-
here on the front of it? Oh, it's a bit of an add-on.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a calf. As David said.
It's like something's moving Jack's shed there at the car, isn't it? So a little bit of an add-on there, we can see it. That's not the original, no, that's a...
Yeah, no, it's not original. And it's not air fed, it's not just because it's low on air. So I think we might put a slightly better horn on it.
Yeah. Oh, it's very important to have a good...
Yeah. Either you're giving out to a lad in the field or someone going to put out in front of you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Good work. Right, okay, leave you at it. Okay, Kaylem, back in the 8430 here. Finally have it ready to go, do a little bit of a test with it. See what way the front suspension there is working after doing all that work you've done.
Yeah, there's plenty of work in it, involved in it, alright.
So just talk us through then what actually was done with it. We had that issue with the pin, we got that reamed out. Tom Brady came down and done that job on it, reamed it out, pushed up the new pin, put the new pin into it, and we put new...
Yeah, so it's upgraded with 2 dowels instead of the splines, because as the splines wear, there's no real repair to be done for that other than replacing it with 2 dowels. So you can machine them into it also, and the pin is a sledge fit now with the new bush and all, so it's tight, it's proper. After that, more or less, we changed whatever boots needed changing. One on the tracker end there is after putting out all the grease, it's the only thing, but other than that now everything's taking grease as it should and sealed properly.
So the beauty of these front axles is suspension systems, just to keep them well greased. Possibly could look at putting a centralised greasing system on them. Would that be an issue? Could that be?
Yeah.
Or would it?
Well, the only thing that I'd see is that there's some, say like the lift ram itself would be quite hard to take grease. So the grease will go to the easiest place first. So it might necessarily get, the hard grease spots mightn't get grease.
Yeah.
It's because you're only going to go if you see grease starting to come out of a few places, whereas it mightn't start to come out where we want it. But yeah, it would be a good, if there is things for it, I don't know if we could put.
So if anyone has anyone in the, any ideas, throw them in the comments below. But this cycle now at 50k, you actually wouldn't think you were doing 50k, and I see what.
Yeah, lovely and comfy. Like.
Absolutely singing along there.
Yeah. That's to be like when your accumulators and all that are right. You don't need weight to have suspension. You shouldn't have to.
No.
If you have to add weight, then you have problems with your accumulators.
So if you flick it down there, just to see the way it's working there, get on that camera
We'll
there.
figure out this.
Hit 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. We have the camera now.
You have the camera there.
So we can.
And you can see the way it's. You need to hit a bump now. That's all we need to hit. 7's on this road anyway.
If anyone knows where we are now, this is a bad spot, alright?
You're lucky you have a good driver there with you, that's all.
Only we glide across from there. There's a lovely example of that. Suspension moving lovely. Oh. We're getting the hop of the back wheels now.
Yeah, well, we have no fun way on it,
Yeah.
in fairness.
but it's working away lovely now. And our diff lock is working too. I tested out on the stone.
Yeah, because we put the new plates into that. The plates were completely sheared on the inside.
Once we have brakes, I haven't used
And I
them.
hope to have. Oh yeah,
we
we have
do.
good brakes.
It'd be a bad thing.
Come to the cross, yeah.
I saw it's fairly reliable like that.
So anyone that's local will know exactly where we are.
Happy out at 50k.
Yeah, the handling in fairness is unreal on this of a tractor of its size. Like just go around that bit of a bend there now, you wouldn't feel a thing.
Like with these tractors, for the size and weight that's in them, there really is no comparison
So there's not.
for any tractors at all, really. Like,
No.
and you have a fantastic steering lock on it as well.
Well, now probably a few other guys might differ on that, Kaylem, you know.
You think?
Yeah, well, maybe lads that are big, massive fans
Well, yeah,
or fans, they might just have the same opinion as us.
Yes. But look, with the long wheelbase for this sort of work at ploughing and that here, it suits. Some other people now might just be a bit too cumbersome, alright, but she's well suited here.
Yeah, well, it is still in the 350 horsepower range. As you say, it's over 40-year-old, so even to have that system back then.
Yes.
A lot of the problem too can come from your accumulators, can't it?
Yeah, so if the pressure's down on them, rather from leaking or generally over time as well, like usually about 10 years of the lifespan of an accumulator.
Yeah.
Um,
Not a cheap fix to go on one of these, but at the same time, if you don't keep your accumulators right, all the other stuff then is irrelevant, isn't it?
Yeah, because look, they're there to give, basically to give you a suspension, but as well as that, they're protecting everything else on the tractor with all your suspension links and everything. So it's a lot more than just for the driver.
Power-wise, good pick up on it there.
Yeah,
Complete. Some of the filters you were saying were a little bit on the diesel, was it?
Yeah, so the filters themselves they're long overdue, and the sediment bowl as well was full to the top with dust and muck. I didn't see anything. I'm not looking at you'd seen some of the biodiesel and stuff like that. I nearly sat going like fog spawn. So I'm not seeing that, thankfully.
Yeah.
I can't even get it now, can I? There we go, the Finnegan sign.
There's the sign now. It's heading down the N2 here now. You could look at the crops of this, couldn't we?
We could, yeah.
You can see over the hedges there, it's great.
That's why I don't mind doing long journeys in a tractor. You get a good look around the place.
Yeah.
Get to do a bit of admire.
Yeah, we're just looking at our own farm there, the wheat is up. And that field is ploughed, there's beans in that field. It's ploughed there ready for a bit of spring garden. The frost has done a good job on it there.
It's well rubbed up.
Yeah, she's well broken up, yeah. So now with this 8430, hopefully we'll have it wrapped up. Again, we have another one in, so you're busy at that one at the minute.
Yeah, plenty of stuff. Oh look, just
A general run through, and I know we have a leak and rad on it. We probably will have to look at accumulators in it too, just to see where they are, if they were ever changed or not. But we would have put a new rad into this after probably year 10 anyway. So it's probably one of those things that,
inevitably at some stage.
yeah.
But yeah, I think the frost when I got the other one, there wasn't much cooling in it, weren't you?
Was there not?
No, I don't think. So
Yeah, no, you'd be happy with the 84, the way she's sailing along there.
yeah. You have no bother going long distance in this, now.
No, John will be ready for road. You drive this as much?
Not really, I never done any walk as such with it.
Yeah, and in its earlier days it used to have a rove or an origin. It used to do all the work straight from the plough,
Yes.
which requires a lot of horsepower. And the fact then that was probably so stable in the rove because of its size, its physical size, and a bit of weight in it as well.
She wasn't easy to push around. She was
No,
good for the straight lines.
No, you definitely won't bully it anyway, that's one thing for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll just turn around and we'll come off the junction here. We'll just do a little bit of it. A quick spin around there. No cars coming.
Yeah.
Vario box in fairness is fantastic on these. I know it's only the small stick, but
Dead simple to drive.
it's dead simple to drive, yeah. Absolutely.
It's very easy to pick up on now. Like, there's some tractors, there's a lot of, you know, you'd have to like, be explained, whatever. Whereas that, if you want to go slower, you just pull the stick back. Like, you have to
Yeah,
watch
well,
it
the
do.
new version obviously is your Command Pro, which is fantastic too, but it can be just a little bit daunting to the first lad who gets into it.
Yeah, I still haven't a clue how to work the
Yeah.
Command Pro yet. It's not a clue.
You're on the old style still.
Yeah. I remember the first time I was driving one and no accident, you put it into cruise control and I hadn't a clue what I was after doing.
Oh, and you push it completely forward.
Yeah.
It's gone like a rocket.
You're reaching for the brakes and hoping that it's so down.
No, it definitely is. It feels more comfortable anyway on the journey.
Yeah, I didn't even get to drive it on the road now with the way the top wish one pin was, but I assume it would have been a lot of banging. But
Yeah, well, the biggest thing that we're probably just losing that calibration. I'm just going to have calibration sitting down.
yeah, it's
That's really what you don't want.
just more or less rendered useless then for ploughing. Like,
Yeah. This road to test you anyway. After the new war main put in there, the road is completely teared up.
yeah, the whole way from
Uh-huh.
Navan down to Balway Cross. What? And you speed bumps along the way, nearly.
Yeah.
And
Pass out the lorry now, do we?
so we get by up away. And so like even for modern terms, like the tractor's definitely not outdated in any way.
Absolutely not. Look, when you look at the technology that's in it, and this is 08, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you look at it now, you know what you're talking about. 16 years later, you still have a lot of the modern comforts.
Yeah.
Suspension's still very good on them. Everything else is still on Vario, and with your screen and your like you wouldn't be saying it's definitely not outdated.
No, there's not
Everything
many.
is fairly accessible here still on your right hand side. All your controls are there. Still your electric spills are here, which is probably the same as the modern day one.
Yeah.
There's probably not too much I don't dislike about this tractor.
No, it's hard to pick out stuff that.
No.
Well, they're a very ergonomic tractor, even with the seating position of these are lovely.
Yeah.
The long steering column.
And even it's so slopey here at the front that you have great vision there out your front window.
Yes.
So that's the block completed now at this stage.
So once we've no leaks now, we'll be happy out.
You can just see the turning circle on it, like it's absolutely. You wouldn't get that on more than day, would you?
No.
Yeah.
The poor gimbal on the camera doesn't like steel.
Test out the gimbal. Going well, the little camera, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The DJI's good job.
I definitely think this camera now is a good upgrade.
Big upgrade, yeah.
Just to keep everything as high a quality as you can.
That's it. Now I think we'll probably rival the fast track at this stage.
We have to get the approval off of John B.
Yeah, we pull up with John B here, see what the story is. Well, he's very cross looking there, is he? Huh? And he's smiling.
Not best pleased, huh?
Huh? Probably pleased.
Maybe because he's not getting
Maybe
this one.
yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe because I drove it. I think she's ready for me, John. Yeah, I'm after. I'm gonna pull her in.
Take over, yeah?
Yeah, she's gonna pull her into the spud crew here. But the receiver on her there, she should be driving straight lines shortly. She's going well. So yeah.
I think we need to bring it down, though.
Huh? We need to just get her tested, do we?
I think so.
You're not happy with the horsepower?
No.
Never happy, that man.
No, I know, we definitely need
But you know when you feel it on the road now, just after changing the filters?
Yeah, I know, we're getting it. We're getting it ready for you.
Yeah.
Been for you.
Yeah.
It's my baby here.
Not anymore, John.
Right, we're just going to run it back now into the workshop and we'll just check for any leaks. So.
Yeah.
Not the smallest thing to have in a workshop, in fairness.
It fairly takes up a lot of space, yeah.
There you go. Job done, Kaylem.
No.
Looks good. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so from now here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.